Do I think getting aggro from tank stance should be less? I think tank stance should just be gone altogether. There was a time before tank stance. We had multiple stances, but... No, I would like to just see tank stance gone altogether. I think there's more intriguing ways to manage threat. If you really want the tank to have that, then just make all of my abilities give more threat. For doing any form of a rotation, you can give tanks just an enmity modifier that makes it really easy for us to take threat. Why even have enmity? Like, if it's literally just tank swaps and otherwise tanks just have it, why even have a tank stance? It should just be provoke and shirk. Why even have the stance? You just up the way provoke and shirk works, and we don't need a stance at all. It's definitely not for casual play. Casual play doesn't even have swaps. I can't think of a single time that I tank swap in casual content. Not one. So. And, like, the forget to put it on is why games get rid of buffs, because, like, that's not engaging gameplay. Having a checklist is not... That's not a game. So, your stance drops when you sync. So if you run into instances where you don't sync, it won't drop. Because what happens is when you sync, the game does not know what abilities you have and you do not have. And since tank stance technically has a level requirement, there is a chance that you are sinking down to a level where you would not have tank stance. And so it removes it. As opposed to things like food buffs, which do not have a level requirement, and so syncing does not affect them. So, that is what determines whether or not your stance falls off. Is literally just, are you syncing? Because if you were to sink down, if there's like a level 2 fate, if you sink down, you literally don't have tank stance. All right. So, that's what it's determining based on. Which is just a bizarre artifact of the way they built syncing.